morning, everybody. My name is Pastor Roy McGee. I'm pastor of Redeemed Sons Ministries, which is a mission from Hardcore Disciples Biker Church over on 122 North Jackson Street. Today we're just going to bring a little bit of God's Word and say a little prayer over the food for everybody. I'm going to read in Luke chapter 23, and I'm going to read just a few verses, starting at verse 13. And this is talk about where Jesus is stood in front of Pilate, and he's giving the people a choice between Jesus and Barabbas. And starting in verse 13, it says, "And Pilate, when he had called together the chief priests and the rulers and the people, said unto them, You have brought this man unto me as one who perverts the people. And behold, I have examined him before you, and have found no fault in this man, touching those things whereof you accuse him. No, nor are you herald, for I sent you to him. Lo, nothing worthy of death is done unto him. I will therefore chastise him and release him. For of necessity he must release one unto them at the feast. And they cried out all at once, saying, Away with this man, and release unto us Barabbas. Release unto us Barabbas." So what here today I just want to show what this is setting an example of is we see here that said that he examined Jesus and he saw no fault in Jesus. And Jesus is that spotless lamb. He's that one that has no fault. He shed that blood for us. Here's a man without sin. And here we are an example of Barabbas. Barabbas was a bad guy. Barabbas was a robber. Barabbas was a murderer. Now I'm not saying that we're all robbers or murderers, but I am saying that we have sinful nature. And we are examples of Barabbas. Jesus came so that us as Barabbases could be set free. He came so us Barabbases, even though we do not live the lifestyle that we should sometimes, but because he came and took our place, we are in the same boat as Barabbas. We're able to be set free for the sacrifices that he did for us. Now we see is this is a good example of God's grace. God's grace is like we live in a cursed world. We were born into a cursed world. But God's grace is like a big umbrella. It's just like a big umbrella that once you accept Jesus Christ into your life, he throws that umbrella over top of you. He protects you from the trials and tribulations of life. Not saying that you don't have to go through things, but he'll protect you through those things. And just like in this situation here, he throws this umbrella up, and he releases us Barabbases back into the world. He releases us back into the world, but when we're released, we're set free. We're free from all charges from our past sins. I'm not the guy that we used to be anymore. Amen. I'm not the Barabbas that you used to know. And that's what we have to keep in mind today, that this example in the Bible right here is an example of how Jesus can work in your life. He'll set you free. He'll no matter what charges are against you. And I'm not saying anything is in literal charges, but even if you have literal charges, he set my charges free of me. I was facing 20 years, and now I'm sitting here before you today. So just today, remember that you are a Barabbas, and he did take your place for you so that you could be set free. So keep that in mind as you go throughout your day today. We'll say a little prayer over the food, and we'll get out of your way. Dear Heavenly Father, we just graciously come to you today, Lord. Lord, we just want to thank you for taking our spot, Lord. We just want to thank you for setting us free. We want to thank you for wiping our past and giving us a clean slate, Lord. Lord, I just pray for a hedge of protection around this food as she continues to do what she does for the community, Lord. And Lord, we're just going to pray for the food, the hands that prepared it, and our body for your service. In Christ's name we pray. Amen. Amen.